guys, Ryan here, bringing you today a short match on Payload Thunder Mountain. Really quick, reason being today, I just want to have a short chat on battle mindsets. Now before we start, what is a battle mindset? I'll give you an example. A typical WM1 pyro. His mindset is attack anything that moves, running straight towards it, holding my attack button. There is no retreating for this pyro, only a train-like offense. Sadly, this train runs off the tracks a whole bunch because it keeps speeding up on that one turn that's really sharp. If I can say one thing about the correct battle mindset, and I can't stress this enough, it's to stay alive. The prospect of getting kills is daunting at first. Taking into account your health, the class, the enemy's class, how many teammates and enemies are nearby. If you're less than 60% health, and the enemy's already noticed you, you should probably go looking for health. But if you're in good health, consider trying to flank the enemy, instead of trying to fight head-on. You should never really come back to a fight unless it's at a narrow choke point with no flanks. But that almost never happens. Almost every single map in TF2 will have an alternate route you can take to get behind your enemies and take them by surprise. And an enemy that doesn't know you're there can't dodge your attacks, and can't fire stuff that hurts at you either. Spy in particular is a class that relies on this heavily. And it's also why I facepalm every single time I see an obviously disguised spy run up to the enemy team holding his dead ringer out. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get past you guys. You already know I'm a spy. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna touch base really quickly on how I think about flanking as a few classes. So let's start with Scout. Scout is probably one of the most awesome classes at flanking because he's got the super duper fast run speeds, and the fact that his weapon does the most point blank damage. It's just icing on that flank steak. What I usually try and do is observe where the enemy is coming from, and take the alternate route based on that. More than you think, I'll be behind many people. From there, if they haven't noticed me yet, I just make sure it's safe to engage them, get nice and close, and hopefully not miss any shots. If they do end up spotting me, I retreat while peppering them up a little with my pistol. For Soldier, he's got a ton of mobility, as you can see here, so I definitely try to use that to my advantage by getting some high ground. High ground is great, reason being the enemy has less space to place explosives on you, and they're firing at the sky. You have the entire ground to place explosive on, as well as the cover to retreat behind. So because Soldier is so mobile, I tend to rocket jump to the flanking position at the high grounds. That alone does worlds of good. Pyro is all about surprises. If you ever do choose to engage someone, the optimal situation would be that they don't know you're coming. Take the roads less traveled, don't be afraid to retreat for some health packs. As a Pyro, you're one of the best zoning classes for the sole fact that everyone does not want to be set on fire. Think of your flamethrower as a stick with a piece of poop on the end of it. Wave it around to people, taunting them with it. They won't want anything to do with that. Heavy's mindset is one of, I am a mobile lawnmower. Emphasis on the mobile. Since you're slow as molasses when your minigun is spun up, make it a habit to never stay spun up too long without engaging someone. And please, 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 do not engage someone when they're 50 freaking feet away. The last thing people expect is a heavy flanking them. And if he has a medic with him, it turns into a messy mess. So spin up when you see an enemy, shoot at said enemy. Once said enemy is dead, pick up your minigun and move on. You are not a sniper, so don't act like one. This commentary is coming to an end here. The round is coming to an end. It wasn't a very exciting round, but I did get a few nice market gurns, so I wanted to show off a little bit of that. Thanks for watching, and see you later.